A well-trained workforce is the backbone of our local economy. But today, only 40% of adults have a post-high school credential. The need is great. Currently, 60% of jobs require more than a post-secondary education in our region. The challenge we face today is to build a 60% credentialed workforce in Greater Peoria.
When adults earn credentials with labor market value, it not only changes the trajectory of their life, but also that of their family, all while expanding the workforce, growing businesses, and improving the economic vibrancy of our regional economy.
A workforce for today is a stable economy for our future. Illinois Central College introduces the Workforce Sustainability Center, a new state-of-the-art building with dedicated educational spaces for in-demand trades. 5 industries are most critical to our region: manufacturing, logistics, construction, IT, and health sciences. The Workforce Sustainability Center will house 13 programs essential to accelerating our workforce: geothermal and HVAC, solar installation, truck driver training, highway construction, machinist and manufacturing training. The Workforce Sustainability Center will train a ready workforce to fill up to 3,500 job openings each year and 31,000 jobs through 2027. Graduates will earn life-sustaining credentials that open doors and elevate lives. The Workforce Sustainability Center will integrate seamlessly with the existing ICC campus. The building's pondside location offers an opportunity to create attractive spaces for relaxation, study, and campus events, and adds lifestyle aspects that can be enjoyed by everyone. The centerpiece of the Workforce Sustainability Center is the HVAC AC refrigeration training space. The center will also substantially expand the truck driver training capabilities at ICC. With hands-on workshop space, lab space, and classrooms, the Workforce Sustainability Center will flexibly accommodate both current and future programming. The Workforce Sustainability Center will respond to emerging skill requirements, ensure a pool of qualified talent, and attract new investment in our local economies. As we build a stable future for our region, we are changing lives.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Illinois Central College on this beautiful rainy day. We're so delighted you're joining us. I'm Dr. Sheila Quirk-Bailey, and I am proud to serve as the president of Illinois Central College. Today is an exciting day for all of us as we break ground on a project that will forever change and enrich the lives of so many, while helping grow and maintain a highly skilled workforce throughout Central Illinois. Currently in our region, only 40% of adults have a credential past high school, while 60% of our jobs require a credential. This project is part of a collaborative regional campaign to raise the percentage of the credentialed workforce to 60% by 2025. The Workforce Sustainability Center will help both first-time students and career changers, those who require upskilling and those who need extra support to complete programs and change their lives. As more area individuals develop skills aligned with our workforce gaps, our businesses will grow, our communities will attract more investment, and it will all be a great support to a thriving local economy. The Workforce Sustainability Center represents a pathway to a living wage to the uncredentialed, a pathway to increased economic growth for industries yearning to hire these individuals, and most importantly, it represents hope. Hope of economic resurgence, hope of industry growth and expansion, hope of self-reliance, and for better lives for individuals and their families across our region. There are 4 most critical industries in our region that are suffering from workforce gaps, and this building will address all 4 of those: manufacturing, transportation, logistics, construction, and IT. A key element of the Workforce Sustainability Center will be our workforce readiness programs that take individuals who need to learn essential skills and require extra support to become the credentialed frontline workers we so need in this region. The Workforce Sustainability Center also represents a sustainable future in Illinois. This LEED silver building, designed by DKA Architects, houses our HVAC, our solar, and our geothermal programs to prepare workers for our sustainable green future, as well as other highly sought-after, in-demand career programs. A special thank you to Executive Vice President of Finance and Administration, Bruce Buddy, for his vision, fortitude, and persistence in bringing this building to fruition. The Workforce Sustainability Center will be located near our current Dirksen Hall. Many of you may recall, Dirksen Hall is our temporary 50-year-old building, and we're very excited to say goodbye to it. A huge thank you to the Governor's Rebuild Illinois program for helping us make that happen. This project is the epitome of the saying, "It takes a village." I'd like to recognize and thank many of our important partners, each contributing and bringing this facility forward to the betterment of our community. First, our major governmental funding partners, the state of Illinois. This center would not exist without their support. And the same holds true for the Economic Development Administration of the federal government, represented today by project engineer Rob Lee. We'd also like to thank our community funding partners. Major leading contributors include SEFCU, represented by Matt Mamer and Janae Stevens. The Gilmore Foundation, represented by Laura Cullinan. And our major funder where it all started with a generous gift from the Glenn Barton family. I would also like to thank our additional private funders, many of which are in the room: Core Construction, John Graham and Associates, KMI Warehouses and the Kriegsman family, Pekin Insurance, and I know Dan's here, Uftron Weston Automotive, and Wells Fargo. Also, a special thanks to our supportive and workforce-savvy local legislators, the Mayor of East Peoria, John Call, and the Mayor of Peoria, Dr. Rita Ali. And if you will indulge me for just a couple of minutes more, I would like to recognize some other special guests who's helped us bring this project to fruition. First of all, our legislative partners, including Congresswoman Sherry Bustos and former State Senator Chuck Weaver. And next, a group near and dear to my heart, the Illinois Central College Board of Trustees. Their vision and their dedication to workforce development serves this community and our students so very well, and we all owe them a debt of gratitude. The Illinois Central College Education Foundation Board of Directors. Their belief in our mission and their fundraising efforts are invaluable not only to this project, but for the future of our region, and we thank them from the bottom of our hearts for all the time they donate to the college. I'd also like to recognize our partners in the Regional Workforce Alliance, who continue to collaborate and guide our regional efforts to expand the skilled workforce, including the Greater Peoria Economic Development Council, with a special thanks to Chris Setti, who's our liaison with the EDA. the CEO Council for their leadership and their commitment to workforce issues as their #1 focus over the next 5 years. Our business community, which is represented here today by the East Peoria Chamber Executive, Rick Swan, the Peoria Chamber Executive, Joshua Gunn, as well as all of our regional chambers. We also owe a huge debt of thanks to our regional unions. Clint Drury is here this morning, as well as our community-based organizations and other educational partners who unite with us to support these workforce and sustainability efforts. And last but certainly not least, we all owe a huge, especially I, owe a huge debt of gratitude to the ICC faculty, staff, and administrators who have worked tirelessly to ensure the needs of our students are met and exceeded on an ongoing basis, but have put their heart and soul into this project as well. So leaders for this facility include Brian Weaver, our long-term faculty member in HVAC, Paula Nottrieb and her workforce team, as well as Jeff LeGros in facilities. You all are amazing. And finally, the Illinois Central College Educational Foundation has set a goal of raising $1 million in private funding to support our students with equipment and furnishings for the building. They are well on their way to achieving that goal, so we're going public with that campaign. And one donor in particularly I would like to call out with a special challenge for all of us. That is the Gilmore Foundation. The Gilmore Foundation was founded in 2009 to support the development and improvement of the Tri-County area by ICC's dear friend, Bob Gilmore. To encourage more in our community to support this project, the Gilmore Foundation has generously pledged $100,000 with an additional $100,000 to be donated when we reach our goal of $900,000. Our goal, when we get to $900,000 of our $1 million goal. So thank you, Laura, for that pledge from Gilmore, and hopefully all of you can help us reach that goal to bring this building, to give this building the equipment and the support it needs. All right. Now that's enough from me. Let's have some of our wonderful people here on the stage share their views of the impact of this building. So now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our first honored speaker. Everyone here today understands the importance of a skilled workforce for our community. I am not sure, though, that any two people in this room understand it better than our local mayors. So let me start first by introducing the mayor of East Peoria, our friend and collaborator in many ways, East Peoria Mayor John Call.
Thank you, Dr. Quirk-Bailey. And first of all, I'd like to thank all of you for taking time out of your busy day to join us here today. And it's an honor to share the stage with so many great people, including Mayor Ali. What we're witnessing here today is not just beneficial to the city of East Peoria. It's beneficial to our entire region. And the thing that I appreciate about Dr. Quirk-Bailey under her leadership and all the amazing staff and faculty at ICC is their commitment to all the critical industries that she has mentioned. Because I don't think it's any secret that there are a lot of job openings out there today. They just can't be filled. And in order to get that skilled talent that's necessary to fill those positions, which in turn retains businesses in our region, which benefits our economic prosperity. When I look at the workforce development and their commitment to that, you look at the state-of-the-art facility and the 13 essential programs that will be offered through this facility, that's a benefit to everybody in this room, not just the elected officials or the communities here represented today. But I'm super proud to be a part of this today. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Thank you to all the contributors. Without you, this wouldn't happen. Thank you to all the hard work that went into it. I know I spoke to Mayor Ali. She's up next here. She wrote the grant that helped. No?
No, I was part of it.
She was part of it. I apologize. Didn't mean to misspeak. I'd like to give credit where credit's due. But there's a lot of hard work and effort that landed us here today, but I'm super excited about seeing the outcome, where it's going to head, and I appreciate everybody and your hard work and dedication, and I look forward to what's next. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Call. We really appreciate your collaboration and partnership. And now I'd like to introduce our friend and someone who is no stranger to the ICC family, Peoria Mayor Dr. Rita Ali.
Thank you, Dr. Quirk-Bailey. It's an honor to share the stage with my brother mayor, Mayor Call, as well as other leaders at ICC. I am super excited to join you all this morning for the groundbreaking of the Workforce Sustainability Center. This center will answer the call of our regional employers to expand the number of skilled workers in high-demand careers. It will expand ICC's capacity to produce qualified workers more rapidly and create more jobs in the greater Peoria area. One thing that I know is that to attract employers to an area, they want to know that they will have a skilled and qualified workforce. You can believe that the City of Peoria will include the Workforce Sustainability Center in its marketing materials as we reach out to try to grow more industries to this area. I've learned over the years, and having been a part of ICC, that the community college system is one of the greatest economic development engines in our existence, and ICC is one of the best. We are facing workforce shortages similar to the World War II period, but with advances in technology and industry, the types of skills required are so different and require a post-secondary credential. We are going to create a sustained workforce. Some may look at the physical footprint of ICC, a sprawling East Campus, a comprehensive Peoria campus, a modest but efficient Pekin campus, and think, why do we need another building? But I can bear witness that the space at these facilities is fully utilized, and the addition of the Workforce Sustainability Center will enable a very focused delivery of workforce programs for our communities. So I applaud the tenacious leadership of Dr. Sheila Quirk-Bailey, who's been the driving force behind this initiative, and she is so humble and great about congratulating and acknowledging everyone else. But I want to say thank you, Dr. Quirk-Bailey, for your outstanding and tenacious leadership in making this happen. So congratulations to all the partners, to everyone that's been involved, and I look forward to digging up some dirt this morning. Thank you.
Well, Mayor Ali is very kind, but let me tell you, there have been people working on this building for decades at this institution, and I think they should get all the credit because it's now finally going to happen, and thank you for not giving up on that dream. And she's also very humble because she was the lead grant writer to get us the $3 million from the EDA, working with an amazing team of her colleagues at ICC. So now I'd like to introduce you to someone very special who recently completed one of our life-changing programs that will be expanded and housed at the new Workforce Sustainability Center. Jack Camp completed the ICC Workforce Readiness Program and then the Truck Driver Training Program through the Workforce Equity Grant Initiative, funded by the state of Illinois due to the leadership of House Speaker Pro Tem Jahan Gordon Booth and the Black Caucus. Today, Jack works at Metro Moving Company here in Peoria. Jack has agreed to share his amazing story of triumph and hope with all of us. Jack actually had to give up a shift to be here this morning, and the owner of his company took that shift because they believe so much in the program and in Jack and having him share his message with you. We are humbled and honored to have you here. Jack, please take the podium.
Thank you very much. This program is amazing. When I entered it, I didn't know what to expect out of it. And after entering it and going through it, amazing things been happening to my life ever since. I got a wonderful job that I can feed my family. I've been through a lot of struggles in my life, but this program, it works. We need it in our community. I recommend it to a lot of people. It's people right now in the class right now because of me, because they see that I can do it. I tell them you can do it. It works. And like I say, the community really needs, especially the way things are going right now. We need people out here to be able to fill in these jobs and get this education that they handing us. So I want to give special thanks to all the sponsors and everybody because it just changed my life. Every day I wake up, I go to work, I know I need to be somewhere, and it's very important. They look for me to be there. It just didn't give me a job, it gave me a career, something that I look forward to doing, And even at 39 years old, I love to see my mom happy to see me be this way, It just gives a lot of people hope in our area, man. I grew up in a poverty area, which I still live in, but there's ways about it there. These programs help people, put them in position to better their lives, And even after I'm done with the program, I got people reaching out from ICC checking on me, making sure I'm good. Crystal Sewell, Gregory Wilson, they still reach out and ask me how I'm doing. And it means a lot, So I just want y'all to know that this is building that you're building is very great. It's very helping people in the community. And like I say, I'm pushing people in these doors because there's multiple programs to be filled. So I thank you all very much for having me. It's just a truly blessing, man, to be here. And thank you very much for helping me change my life and put me in a better way to just do things better, man. So thank you very much, man, to everyone.
Jack, you are truly an inspiration, and this building is going to help us continue to identify all the other Jacks in this community, and we're going to give them opportunity and turn things around and grow these businesses and put together an ecosystem that provides opportunity for all. So you are one of our first, but you will not be one of the last, and thank you so much for being here with us this morning. Now I'd like to introduce our speaker from CEFCU. CEFCU's influence in this community is felt far and wide. We are honored they have chosen to support our students with their gift to the Workforce Sustainability Center. And a special thanks to ICC alum and neighbor, CEFCU CEO Matt Mamer. But for this morning, now I'd like to introduce Janae Stevens, CEFCU's Director of Marketing. Please welcome to the stage.
Good morning. It's tough to follow Jack. That was a wonderful story. Thank you for sharing it. Good morning. I am honored to be here today representing CEFCU's members, staff, and board of directors as we break ground or turn soil on the new Workforce Sustainability Center. For over 50 years, Central Illinois has benefited from the high-quality, affordable education provided by Illinois Central College and their efforts to prepare a well-rounded and abled workforce. Along with that dedication, the way ICC has worked to adapt to meet the community's current and future needs is impressive. And the building we are celebrating today is certainly one more example of that. Credit unions have a philosophy we operate by, people helping people. It's a call to action for us to see how we can not only help CEFCU's members, but the entire community to become the best that it can be. So when we were approached to support the new Workforce Sustainability Center, we were eager to be a partner as the project embodies people helping people by creating opportunities for individuals and a credentialed workforce for our community. SEFCU's gift in support of this initiative demonstrates our commitment to the future of Central Illinois and support of ICC as the college looks to provide a brighter future for many in our community. So representing a longtime supporter of ICC, and myself being an ICC graduate, thank you for your vision and for letting SEFCU be a part of your success.
So thank you very much, Janae. Now, without further ado, I think we're going to play in the dirt here for a minute. Special thanks to PJ Hare Construction and John Sutherland. Isn't this beautiful? They constructed this box. It looks much better than a tarp on the stage on this rainy day, so we appreciate that. And I also don't think that I mentioned that this is a CVB state project, and Jim Underwood is here with us today, and we're very excited to have your group as a partner on this project as well. So I'd like to welcome, please, as I call your name, step over and collect a shovel and a hard hat, right? And you can feel free to take your masks off for the picture. So East Peoria Mayor John Call, Peoria Mayor Dr. Rita Ali, representing the Economic Development Administration, Rob Lee, ICC Board of Trustees Chair Paula Davis, the ICC Educational Foundation Board of Directors Chair David West, SEFCU, Janae Stevens, the Gilmore Foundation, Laura Cullinan, and ICC Executive Vice President of Administration and Finance, Mr. Bruce Buddy. Let's all grab a shovel and take a picture. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Jack, did I not call your name? Come, no, we're doing this again. Jack needs a shovel. I don't know why he wasn't on my list. Can we get him a shovel? Jack, come over. Here we go. We're doing this one more time. Yes. We have enough for everybody.
No, you're good.
Okay, we ready? Everybody squeeze in. Ready again? 1, 2, 3. Now, really. So we're going to do a series of other pictures with folks in the audience. So if your name's been called early in the program, please stick around for a minute. But in order to facilitate any questions from the press, if you have a question for anybody who's been up on stage, let us know, and then we'll continue on with our pictures. Can we answer anything for you?
5 industries in region specifically for you're focusing on the workforce center. How were those 5 industries identified as being key sectors to be focused on?
That's a wonderful question. So that was determined using MZ workforce data, and we can get reports that basically say how many jobs are posted and how many jobs are filled, as well as how many people are graduating with those skill sets from local educational providers. And so we're focusing on the industries that have the biggest gap between what the need is and the number of people currently in that industry or studying that through multiple educational programs.
And 3,500 job openings per year, it says. So how does the Workforce Sustainability Center help fill that gap compared to what you're able to do now?
So the HVAC program will pretty much remain the same, but every other of those 13 programs are an expansion. We'll expand solar, we'll expand geothermal, we'll expand truck driving. All of our workforce readiness programs have been happening over at the Peoria campus where we're pretty much out of space. This will allow all of them to double. Those are those short-term, turn them around, teach essential skills, social-emotional learning, first-level industry certifications so people can go right out into industry or get the first-level credit credential, right, short-term credential, and go out to industry. All of that will be an expansion.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the, down here at the bottom, the Department of Ag, specifically for reclamation research with this building? That's, I believe it's a newspaper runoff?
Exactly, and I think Pete Fundell, right, is our lead and our champion for our research. We are incredibly honored, and it's because of Pete and his colleagues and their expertise. There are only 11 community colleges in the country who are being funded by the Department of Agriculture to do original research. We are doing research on water quality and on soil erosion, and the pond that's part of this the project is a major place where we actually collect those samples and have students study the impact of different treatments on the fields, right, and different plants that can take some of the toxins out of the water so we can see how we can reduce those toxins getting into the Illinois River. So we collect those samples both off the fields, in the pond, the runoff, sort of all the way down, and that research is all led by, again, Professor Fundell and his team. We good? Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I'd like to welcome the Illinois Central College Board of Trustees to the stage for a picture, and followed quickly by the ICC Foundation Board. And then we'll do a picture of community partners and then our partners in the construction and with the state agencies, EDA and CDB, followed quickly thereafter. So I'd welcome the Board of Trustees to the stage, and thank you very much for helping our dream come true. You know, when individuals complete these credentials, it not only changes the trajectory of their life, as we saw with Jack, but also the trajectory of his family's life. It grows the workforce, it helps businesses expand, and it increases the economic vibrancy of this region. When we all come together, we can make great things happen for this region, and thank you so much for being a part of that this morning.